Hey guys, welcome back to another modded Minecraft survival video. Today I'm going to be headed back into the Nether. This time not for exploration necessarily, but for combat. Because last time I was here, I had it on peaceful for the most part. Just so I could explore comfortably without worrying about getting too far away and not having any food. Because I guess I could just set it back to peaceful if that were the case, but it was just easier not to worry about it. But now, for this video, I'm going to be doing some of that, some combat and stuff. This is all where I've explored before, and there's some things that I've seen that I haven't been able to reach. So they're pretty far away and not easy to get to. But I'm mostly just going to be doing some rounds in the areas that I've been before and just seeing what we can fight. And I saw some blazes over here. It says desert blazes because I'm in a infernal dunes in the Incendium nether mod. And oh, there's some. Oh, where'd you go? Here you are. Watch out for the lava here. I'm not sure which mod it is that makes the fireballs look fancier. Where'd you go? Here you are. I always manage to lose sight of them somehow. They just kind of disappear in the smoke whenever I hit them. Pretty easy. I didn't enchant anything last time because I didn't really have any weapon enchantments available that I wanted to get. So I decided to go ahead and fight some enemies, get some more experience, and use that for and get some more levels to kind of do a fresh enchantment by just getting a level 1 thing so I don't use as much, and then that'll refresh what my options are. And I can enchant something like a book or something not valuable so I can not just have a diamond weapon with a wasted enchantment. Then I would have to put it in the, what's it called, the grindstone. And I can get a little bit of my experience back and disenchant the weapon, but it's just easier to enchant something kind of weak, maybe like a book or something, and refresh it that way. So I think 1 might be all I need, but I might want to do it more than once. So we'll get a couple more levels, maybe 33, 34, and we'll see what we can do from there. Oh, there's a zombie pigman on a phantom. Which is a bit strange because phantoms don't usually spawn in the Nether. Obviously modded. And the reason why I'm in the Nether is because Nether enemies tend to drop a little bit more experience, or seems that way. Plus it's a little bit of variety from the usual overworld mobs. Okay, I think it was happening before, but when I'm blocking, I have an ability that increases my armor when I block. And it's going up to red now, which is the next tier of defense that I have. And also, since we're getting experience, we can level this up at some point. And I'll show you where I got my ability from. Which one is it? Oh, here it is. Blocking with a shield grants 10% armor, stacking up to 3 times and lasting for 8 seconds. So, I can get 10% 3 times, and which is a pretty good boost, especially the higher you go, the more it'll increase it per stack. Oh, we got our first blaze rod. What was that? Oh, there you are. That's weird. A blaze that shoots ice. Okay, I'm gonna check my... Kill one of the odd desert blazes native to the infernal dunes. And then that's a vanilla achievement. I don't know what makes that special because it just seemed like a regular blaze to me, but maybe it can drop something that hasn't dropped yet. Okay, that was kind of confusing me for a little bit because I was like, what kind of skeleton is that? But it was a wither skeleton with a mutant skeleton helmet on, which I haven't gotten around to making. And mutant skeleton armor is basically iron. I don't remember if it does something special, like a set bonus or anything like that, but... Oh. I was watching it on the mini-map. I was watching the fireball little icons appearing, but I was trying to read them. Like, does it look like it said snail fireball? Not small fireball. Okay, over here. See if we can see it from here. Over there is a palace of sorts that I discovered in a previous video. And from what I could tell, it seemed to be a palace outpost sort of thing for pillagers that were in the Nether. I don't know if that's what it is for sure. Since there's a lot of crossbows and stuff, that's what I assume. Okay, I got hit in the back by that guy. I don't know what I was looking for. Okay, let's get back over here to the hallways, so it's a little more close quarters. So I'm not being shot from a long range by blazes. Okay, there's something that I have. I'm not sure which one it is. There's a mod that I have that seems to prompt them to throw stuff out of chests. Like, they'll look in the chests and then throw stuff out. So, I don't know what it is that does that, but... It seems like piglin behavior, but... I think piglins just loot it. Like, they don't... They don't just throw it out whenever they've picked it out of the chest. Okay, there's some, hoglins. I just killed a baby one. Kinda unnecessarily. So I don't think it could attack me. But we're gonna take these guys on. There's 4 of them. Okay, took care of those. And we got some pork chops. And I've theorized before, and I might make a video about it in the future. The fact that they've made the Nether almost self-sustaining, meaning you could just start in survival in the Nether and basically be able to just survive here. There's some things that you wouldn't have, like diamonds and things like that. Oh, he's all geared up. As I was saying, there's some things you can't get, like diamonds, and I mean, you could loot diamonds, but you couldn't dig diamonds, like find them. Okay, what just threw a potion at me? Was it a blaze, perhaps? So, I might do a video where I go into creative, craft the portal, go into it, and then destroy the portal and start surviving in survival and see how far I can get. And maybe as a goal would be to, well, I'm not sure what the goal would be. I'd have to think about it some more. But let me know in the comments if you want to see that sort of video in the future as like a sort of experiment. And we'll see what I'll see what I can do to make a video out of that. Okay, I'm at level 32. Oh. I might go for level 34. Just so that when I enchant, I'll still have another 33 levels to use for equipment, because I might get something that I want and then enchant it, and then there's something else that I want and I can just go ahead and enchant that too. You're stuck in the vines. Oh, where are you? Here you. Oh, there you are. I wonder if my fire staff will work against it. I accidentally went cool down with my sword. Yeah, I heard it. Missed. Oh, we got it. So fireball does deal damage to blazes. I don't know if it does less. Maybe, but it only took 2 after I hit it with my sword. And it only took 1 hit to hit it with the sword again. Because 9, 7. So it almost does as much damage, but it might do less. I don't know what the math on that would be. I'd have to have a non-fireball staff and maybe a magic, like an arcane staff, or even an ice staff to see if it would do extra damage. Makes sense. Maybe it wouldn't be accounted for, but it would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here because there's so many blazes all around shooting me. I'm gonna get out of the nether. Hang on. Where are we? Oh, I need to go this way. There's my markers over there. I keep getting stuck on these hanging things. Before we head out of the nether, let me come over here. And I've seen one of these in testing. It's like a big nuclear reactor sort of thing. And I'll I'll probably get around to heading over there in the future. Not today. um, it has some interesting architecture and loot inside of it. Oh, it's raining and it's nighttime, so let's get rid of some junk out of our inventory. I almost started like control clicking the trash stuff like in Terraria. Okay, I'm gonna just throw this in the river. It'll despawn after about 5 minutes. The rest of it I can put away. We'll put this in here. We have redstone, bones, the coal together. I don't know why the coal didn't stack when I picked it up. I picked it up from a wither skeleton. But for some reason it didn't stack, so I don't know what that was all about. Put our extra pork chops in here. We'll just go ahead and put a bow in here. It's a little bit damaged, but oh well. Okay. I haven't gotten enough experience for 2 levels, 2 enchantments, but I have enough for 1, plus the throwaway enchantment. So I'm getting a book so I can just get an extra enchantment. We'll see what it has on there. I don't plan to keep it, but we'll use, you know what? We'll go ahead and do 2 and get acrobat and sharpness 2. Both of them are 2. And then sharpness 3. We can combine 2 3s into 4. I know 3 plus 3 is at 4, but it's technically tier 3. So tier 3 plus tier 3 equals tier 4. That's just how it works. I don't need that. I thought I had a... I thought I had I can't think. Sharpness 3. Was it on my... Nope. On breaking 3 and looting 2. I thought I had a sharpness 3 weapon or book. But maybe I didn't. But if we get... What did I enchant? Oh, I haven't enchanted yet. We can do another refresh book to get another one. If we don't want sharpness 3, we can go for sharpness 4. But I have an idea. What if we add another... Oh, get up here. We'll add another bookshelf. Oh, still 3. Maybe it needs to be refreshed. Because it went to enchantment power 16. I don't know if it can go any higher. Tech pickaxe. Efficiency 3. No good. You know, sharpness 3 would probably be plenty for a diamond dagger. But I'm not really keen on the dagger too much. Ooh, that's got acrobat 5. So 2 is actually pretty low. I think I'll go for this. Do I want to put it on my diamond chestplate though? Maybe I'll go ahead and... Let's look in here. We have that. But I can also upgrade my diamond chestplate to a full... Do I have a smithing table? Okay, let's make that. Smithing table. Let's go up here. We'll put it right here. And then we put on our equipment, our netherite ingot in our template. It'll be the same, so maybe I'll do a repair on it first. Gives us some more armor toughness and knockback resistance, as well as, hold on, we have 530. It gives us about 60 more uses. I think you get more mileage out of it with a weapon. Because if you look, go back over here. If you look here, we have 1,560. And then there we have 2,000. So we get 500 more uses from a weapon instead of a sword. I mean, a piece of armor. Oh, I did that. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now I have a chilling blade that is netherite. So it still does what it does, which is good. At least it matches my scarlet dagger now. So I can dual wield and they match. I don't have my chest plate on. Okay, I'm gonna put this one away because it doesn't have unbreaking. I mean, this one doesn't either, so. Anyway, what do we need? Let me show you how to make a netherite ingot if you don't know already. Yeah, I think you might need more. Hold on. You can always just... That's not how you do it. You can always just check your recipe book if you don't know. And this is how it is for context. You need some more gold and scraps. So let's get our ancient debris. And to get some scraps, we just put some coal in here. We don't need that much coal. For some reason, I was thinking that ancient debris required more coal to fully smelt it more than other things. Okay, so Acrobat 3 is what is on there. It improves your roll recharge. So just to the right of my hotbar at the bottom, you can see the little blue meter going up. And I assume that improves how fast that recovers. So you can get your stuff back, your roll back quickly. Okay, our scraps should be done. Let's get some more gold ingots. Go ahead and take all of them. Oh, not that way. And then, there we go. Make two ingots. And then, let's go back upstairs. Or up ladder. And we'll, this way. We'll go ahead and repair our diamond chest plate. Oh, I need my netherite upgrade. And then something we're gonna have to keep an eye out for is mending. Because, oh, not here. That will make it so that when we receive experience from enemies or whatever, some of the experience instead of your experience bar, it'll go into repairing your equipment that you have either in hand or equipped on your body. I should just grab all of them. I don't know if you craft a netherite kite shield or if you upgrade it. Let's search. I can craft one of these rings or a necklace if I wanted, because they require an ingot and some of your gems. You can also duplicate netherite upgrades with 7 diamonds and a netherrack if you find yourself lacking. But it doesn't look like you upgrade your kite shield in this way, like if you don't craft it. So I'm gonna grab, where is it? I'll just grab all of them. I also have my armor trim, and I'll show you what we do with that in a second. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking there. Do we do this? Yep, we can do that. Doubles our max health and doubles our durability. So before we do that, I want to make sure we can get some kind of... Nope, we can't straight up enchant it. That's okay, because we can add books to it. Like we can add enchanted books to it in the anvil. So I think I'll craft an iron kite shield to substitute while I'm waiting to get this one upgraded. And I'll show you one other thing that we can do. We can add any color to our armor. As you can see right there, we have some gold lines on it. Same as on the icon. Or we can do blue with lapis-lazuli. And we can do silver with iron. And we can do green with emerald and other ones like that. Redstone for red. Diamonds for light blue. So we'll grab one of each of these so we can take a look. And I'll also grab my other type of armor trim. Grab our redstone. And I'll grab one of these to see if we can... Oh, wait. Grab amethyst instead. And then we'll take a look at the variations. And you can do it with any armor besides netherite. So if you have diamond, you can do diamond, or... There we go. If you want a more nether-themed one, you can do redstone. Or you can replace it with another one and get a different design. You can find these all sorts of places. And then we'll swap out the color. I'll probably go for that because I kind of like the dark gray purple almost color with the light blue. But I'll probably use that one, the snout armor trim. You can also do green. Green looks pretty cool. Not as easy to see with that one. Copper. I don't care for that one too much. I already tried a redstone. And purple. That one's pretty cool. With the color scheme here. But I personally like the diamond. So you can find new armor, trims, different places in the world. I'm sure there's places you can... like sites you can check for that sort of thing. Because I don't really know what they all are off the top of my head, so... Or you can keep it a surprise for yourself and just find them as you go. Never know where they might come up. Let's put all my stuff away. Uh, was there something I wanted to enchant? I want to check my book enchantment. Oh, not that. Loyalty. That is good for tridents, so that when you throw it, it'll come back to you, and you don't have to go pick it up off the ground. But I think I'm going to continue getting some experience in the future, and that doesn't go in there, and doing some refreshes for my enchantment for something better. But I think in the meantime, that's going to be it for today. Alright, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Also leave a comment down below to tell me what you think of the video. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I'll see you in the next video.